Hello, hello. What the hell's going on? It is Sunday. Damn, where does the weekend go? You know, it's horrible how fast it goes. And now it's kind of boring here right now, guys. Stick around. We're going to talk about medicine. We're going to talk about making your own medicine with your own little two hands. Or you could buy it, but at least you know what you're getting instead of Big Pharma's crap. Did you hear where the FDA is pulling off medicine off the shelves? Because they said that it's bad. It doesn't do any good. It wasn't that it was bad, it just was worthless. It didn't have any benefit. Hey, Anna Banana, how are you? I'm really, really happy, and the name of this live is Blue Lotus is here. And it is, friends. Blue Lotus. My goodness, are you familiar with Blue Lotus? Blue Lotus was used by Cleopatra. The goddess Isis has it on her crown. Cleopatra adorned it on all of her robes. It is in the hieroglyphics in the Egyptian tombs. It is, they call it a lotus, but it's actually a lily. It is known for rejuvenation, for life. And it's in the actual Book of Death, the Egyptian Book of Death. Smoking it, drinking it, it's known to give a euphoric feeling. It's an aphrodisiac. Topically for the skin, also internally, it's been known to help many illnesses. The Egyptians and the ancient Greeks used the blue lotus for health. And also it was a sign of stature in ancient times because it is a wonderful, wonderful flower, lily. And the reason they call it the, hey, 007, the reason that they call it the flower of life is because when the blue lotus blooms, and of course it's a water-bound lily, it's open, but at dusk it closes up and it actually goes back under the water. And upon dawn, it raises back up and it blooms again. That's why they referred to it in ancient times as the flower of life or rejuvenation. And that's what it does for us. It's very healthy for us. It's very much a rejuvenator for the skin. And we have it in the Egyptian rejuvenation oil. The smell of this absolute is freaking amazing. You will not find this scent anywhere else, honestly. It is original to the Blue Lotus. I have bought other Blue Lotus essential oils, and whereas they do smell pretty, they do. When you have the true absolute, which is even a purer form than the essential oil, it's just touching this bottle. I can smell it. It's wonderful. It helps with fine lines, wrinkles. It is, along with the oils that we have added in here from the rainforest, cacao oil. It has kukui oil from Hawaii in it. Those compounds and those botanical benefits from those oils, along with the blue lotus constituents in there, it's wonderful. The smell of it, it's good enough to be a perfume. I am not joking. It has been said that it helps open your third eye. It's used a lot in meditation, the oil, You just don't have to use this on your face. You could use this as a body oil. Hey, Truck Girl, thanks for joining. But it's a one of a kind, and it is officially on the website today, available for purchase, the Blue Lotus. And I just cannot say how beautiful it smells. And I would suggest, if you were going to apply this to your skin, that it would be a nighttime thing, because it is very relaxing. It is very calming, the smell. It's soft, but yet floral. And it would be a wonderful thing to use at night. Not saying you can't use it during the day either. But it's also good to put, different things on your skin, so that, it doesn't get used to one thing. You can get that at timetoheal.net. Make sure you put .net in there instead of, and not .com, because it'll take you to a different website there. But it's very calming. And soon, in another, 4 weeks, we're going to actually have a Blue Lotus tincture. So you'll be able to experience, and I've never taken it, it's not ready yet, but you'll be able to experience the euphoric feeling and the euphoric is the only word I can really give you on it, that it is to give you. You can put it under your tongue. You could take it in liquid if you wanted to. It is a very high quality menstruum that the medicinal properties have been pulled out with. And like I said, it'll be ready soon. But it's an ancient flower, and it is very hard to come by. It takes 2,000 pounds of flour just to make 2 ounces of Absolute. It is a very expensive Absolute, and it's definitely worth it. It's a very beautiful, beautiful flower. And so definitely check it out for limited times right now. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Right now, if you purchase anything from the site, it doesn't have to be the Blue Lotus. For a limited time, I am giving small samples of this oil to customers so that they can witness how beautiful it is. It's just wonderful. And so I started that yesterday, sending out samples. So if you do order from me, sure, go ahead. So that's the excitement today. It officially opened on the website. We also have all sorts of great things going on the website. I sent out our business email to all of my subscribers and customers, explaining to you what we have new in the shop. The first thing I wanted to share was the Blue Lotus oil, which I just spoke about. Also, we have the gumball tincture on the website now. That has shikimic acid in it. It is nature's Tamiflu. Hi, Lori. How are you? Oh, good one. Nice. So yeah, the gumball tincture is out there right now, and that will come in very, yes it did. That'll come in very handy any day now if you or your family member happens to get sick. 100% natural. There's only 2 ingredients in that. Only gumball and the menstruum. That's it. But it is nature's version of Tamiflu. We've also got the fire cider that is out there, which is, I have been preaching fire cider for years on this app also, even through the spring, the summer, and of course the winter. It is a immune booster. It's something you can take regularly to keep your immune system at its highest. It also has the good deal. Good job, Pam. It also gives you the ability to, well, I know mine. It has everything but the kitchen sink in there. Hi, mostly a name. Keep making Hawaii and garlic. Not familiar with Hawaii. Talking about honey? Me too. Yes. But my fire cider, I put so many things in it. Listen to this list of ingredients and tell me if you don't think you are getting a product full of vitamins. Thank you for the heart. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. I love you. I'm dropping things. So I'll tell you what I was going to do today. So got a little story time. You guys like my stories, so we're going to tell you a little story time. And I think I posted this picture, well, not what I'm going to talk about, but it was the event. Anyway, back in 2018, maybe, one of the things on my daughter and I's bucket list was to go see Elton John together. I have been an Elton John fan since the early 70s when I was a child, and Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy album came out, and it was an actual album, and the artwork on that album just really astounded me as a young child, and I loved the music too. And I've been a lover of Elton John's all these years. So as you can imagine, my children grew up hearing Elton John, because my oldest, well, my youngest is 37, my oldest is 39. So through their life, they had heard Elton John repeatedly. And I was fortunate enough, when I lived in San Antonio, I was able to see Elton John in Austin. And when I went to go see that concert, because I've been a fan of Elton John's for years, I was very moved by the fact that, my God, I'm in the same building as Elton John. I couldn't believe it, I mean, what for, 30 years, 40 years, being a fan of his. Anyway, moving forward, 2018, it was on the bucket list of my daughter and I's that we wanted to go see Elton John. The dream would have been to go to Vegas to see him, but he was playing at the Shot, which is on campus here in Ohio, and I was able to get some really kick-ass tickets. I mean, we're talking, we could see the sweat dropping off of his face. Great tickets. Now, if you want to say that I was moved to being that close to Elton John, oh my God. Anyway, my daughter and I are kind of fun, and it's fun when you go to concerts like that, icons like that, people do dress up. And of course, we had to dress up. So, oh, cell phone. All right. 100%. Cool deal. How do I get out of there? There we go. So we were going to dress up, and so we kind of got our inspiration by some of his outfits, right? And Elton John, the one that I got the inspiration from was when he wore the wings and he had the big glasses and so on and so forth. I'm going to have to get my outfit out sometime and wear it on here for you guys. Anyway, I was going to wear part of the outfit today, but let me just get you this shirt that I... Okay, so hold on. So I had the big Elton John glasses, okay? And I had white on. I had a white jacket, jean jacket with the white feather wings on my back. Big Elton John sunglasses, And I had this shirt. Hold on. I was going to wear it on the live today, and I'm like, no, I better not, because somebody might report me. Because it's a man's chest. Look it! Because he had his shirt unbuttoned. It was the 70s. He had his shirt unbuttoned. He had a hairy chest. So I had to have a hairy chest. Hold on. And you know, we had to have, you know, big glasses, hairy chest, wings on the back, gold chains, you know. We had it going on. Benny and the Jets. Any hootie. All right, friends. See, aren't you glad that I didn't do that? Because you know somebody would have reported me on TikTok. We don't need no violations. We don't need any. Okay, so the fire cider. Ashley wore the wings too, and there's some videos there. You can hear her screaming, Angie! She was like, oh, so excited. She goes, oh my God. When he came out, because we were so close, we saw him coming from behind, you know, the stage coming up. It was pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyway, okay, friends, let's talk about the fire cider. It is, oh, thank you. I don't have anything. Thank you for the ocean and the octopuses and the jellyfish. I need to get all these props so that when you guys throw things up, like I'll have a fake heart, I'll have a fake ice cream cone, I'll have a fake piece of corn, I'll get a jellyfish. Thank you for the jellyfish. Anyway, I don't know why I threw that on my head. Just, it was there. Any hootie. With this fire cider, you are you are actually getting a ton of I have my moments, Rosa. I have a ton. You are getting a ton of vitamins and minerals and nutrition in this drink. So let's look at this. It has lemon, limes, oranges, grapefruits. Given vitamin C, we're good. Jalapenos and cayenne and horseradish. Oh, it's a vasodilator. It is opening up those blood vessels and those arteries, and it's getting that blood moving. It's getting the oxygen going at full speed to the organs. It's going to help that immune system wake up, that army of white blood cells stand at attention. Well, I'm glad, Victoria. It also has brown seaweed, nori seaweed, full of nutrition, and also a cancer fighter. If you look at the country Okinawa, lowest cancer country in the world, and studies attribute it to the brown seaweed, nori brown seaweed, and that's in here. It also has turmeric, ginger, garlic, black garlic. Black garlic has 2 times the amount of antioxidants. Yes, of course you can. You most definitely can. Thank you, Rosa. I'm glad you like it mostly, Aname. I had mine today already. And we'll get to that here in a minute. So, antioxidants. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants are part of that army that our body has and that we consume that helps destroy free radicals. And free radicals are things that can cause havoc in our body, disease, ailments, sicknesses. And black garlic has twice the amount of antioxidants than regular garlic does. So this has regular garlic and black garlic in it, along with that turmeric and ginger, which we already know turmeric's great for inflammation. It's good for the immune system. Same with ginger and garlic. And I do make sure that I disrupt the cloves of garlic before they go in so that the allicin is being produced. Because allicin is a compound that garlic has that makes it so good for us. So you want to make sure you get that allicin activated, and the only way to do it is, hi honey, how are you? And the only way to do it is to actually disrupt that clove of garlic so that allicin can be produced. So, just a little side note on the honey and garlics. I do see a lot of people not disrupting the clove. Now, you could just poke it with a fork, you could cut it in half, you could smash it, but, oh, okay. I thought you called me mom. I was like, hi, honey. But you want to disrupt the clove when you put it in the honey, because let's think about that. As that honey ferments, have you ever seen the honey, it turns a little bit more drawn in. It's not looking as fresh. Kind of looks like it gets dried up. Well, that allicin is really not going to be non-existent when that clove of garlic gets to that state. Now, if you consume that garlic while it's still in a good state, you're good to go, because once you bite into it, that allicin's being produced. And again, that's just a compound that garlic has. It's what's very good for you, what gives you your health benefits, the antimicrobial, antifungal, etc., the antioxidants in it. Okay, let's go on. It also has red onion, another good thing to make your honeys with. Along with that garlic, throw in some red onion. That honey is going to turn into a blockbuster cough syrup that your children can use. Well, as long as they're over the age of 1.5. You don't want to give young'uns honey because it can cause botulism. So it has red onion in here. It has eucalyptus, mint, sage, rosemary, thyme, burdock root, mullein. Nice stuff for the lungs here, guys. It has plantain. Plantain is an herb I feel that we should even teach our children about. When you're out in the yard and you see that plantain, you need to educate your kids with it, because you get a bee sting, you get a cut, you get anything like that. You just got to put that plantain plant leaf, just the leaf, in your mouth, chew it up, slap that on there. It's going to reduce the swelling. It's a drawer. It's going to pull that sting out. If you get a spider bite, anything like that, plantain is wonderful. It also is good for the lung and the cardiovascular system. It's good for removing fluids out of the body too. Where was I at? Plantain, elderberry, cinnamon, clove, apples, lemongrass, beets. This has beets in it. Do you know how good beets are for your heart, for your blood pressure? It also has, I lost my place, pineapple, bromelain in that, lemon balm, ashwagandha. We've got a couple adaptogens right there. Wild mountain Greek oregano, nature's strongest. The variety of wild mountain Greek oregano has the strongest percentage of medicinal benefits when it comes to the oregano species, family, I should say. Basil, and apple cider vinegar. This thing is wonderful for you. Myself, when I'm in the office and I have to go to one of the hospitals, or it's just a busy day, I'm around a lot of people, I'm in and out of elevators, whatever, touching door handles, of course you wash your hands. But I'll take a teaspoon at night and I'll take a teaspoon in the day. But I always take one in the morning. Good, Rosa. I'm so glad she loves it. I love it too. I had to take some last night to help me sleep. You told your friend to do that and she did it. Good. I'm glad, 007. It does work. It really does. Shar, I'm glad you made some. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Guys, you're herbalists. You don't even realize it. You guys are. You're slowly becoming herbalists. And I'm very proud of you guys. And Rosa, I'll tell you, that anxiety tincture, it does help, and it helps immediately. I hope she's taking it. If she feels one coming on, just take it under the tongue. It helps. Good for you, 007. Of course, Carmen. That's why we're all, I mean, that's why I feel the herbalists are here, you know. That's why I start out, and I share all the recipes with you guys. What was I saying? Good stuff. It also helps with GERD. It also helps with heartburn because your acidity level, that hyaluronic acid, that's for your face. The hydrochloric acid that is in your stomach is a very strong acid, but the pH level can get off kilter in your gut. And if it does, that little flap that's on the top of your stomach that leads to your esophagus, it may not shut all the way. And that's why you experience that GERD, the heartburn, the, you know, all those kinds of things. It's because that flap's not all the way shut. So in order to get your gut at that right pH, apple cider vinegar, fire cider, is very good for it, because our bodies, even though it's acidic, it still is processed by your stomach in a way to where it helps even it out. So let's consider, you're quite welcome, Victoria. Thank you. Hydrochloric acid is a very strong acid. Let's think about this. It is breaking down meat. I mean, think about a steak. When you go number 2, that steak's not in one piece, like a kernel of corn. Isn't that weird? My son refuses to eat corn because he says it's a worthless vegetable. He goes, it enters your body and it leaves your body the same way. I'm like, he has a point. This is, let me turn it around. Pam, TikTok took it down. They froze it. They said it went against their community guidelines. Yep. Fire cider. And there's your ingredients there. And ingredients there. Yeah, but people are selling elderberry syrup. There is another girl that sells fire cider, but she uses her website like I'm doing. So I don't know if she got bumped off TikTok too or not. I think she may have. But the elderberry syrup thing blows my mind too. Because it's food. Food. So is elderberry syrup then, as far as I'm concerned. Same thing, basically. I mean, the concept, I should say, not the same product. So the hydrochloric acid in your stomach can get, that pH can get off kilter. This can help, and it has helped me tremendously. They had me on Nexium and that omeprazole, whatever that is, for my heartburn. Didn't help wake me up in the middle of the night with it. They told me, my doctor told me to put some bricks or 2x4s under the top of my bed so I was elevated, so I wouldn't have a problem with it, because this helped. Yes. Yes. And Pam, yes, you can. It's $20 on my website. Yeah. all those things. I was on them all. None of them did any good. Nothing. Why are they so worried about your stuff when they always accept all this stuff? I know. Seriously, put some bricks under the top of my bed so I was elevated. It's what they suggested. I says, well, yeah, we're not doing that. No, it's not. And yeah, no. This is done. It helps with that. It helps with keeping my immune system up. This is good for me. IBS, look into slippery elm. And if I would suggest you make a tea with it. But when you make your tea, don't use hot water. Do a cold extraction, or you can use lukewarm water and let it sit for like 4 to 6 hours. Just hear me out here. Then after it's sat for that long, go ahead and strain it. You then can slightly warm up that water. The reason I'm suggesting that is mucilage, marshmallow, they have mucilage in them. And mucilage is a somewhat, it's a watery but slimy, not real slimy, but when you feel it, you'll know it. And that coats the areas of the body. They're also good for ulcers and esophageal problems if you've got ulcers in the esophagus or anything like that. You can warm it up, add some honey to it, and it'll help with that. It actually knows what your body needs. So if you have IBS-D, it will help with that, and if you have IBS-C, it'll help with that too. It knows what your body needs, and it will assist with that. So make sure you do a cold extraction to get that mucilage out. Otherwise, it's just kind of defeating your purpose. And it comes out better in lukewarm water, and you got to let it sit. And don't microwave it. The only reason I'm suggesting warming it up, because I know myself, I don't like to drink cold, slimy, kind of like consistent water. You know what I'm saying? With mucus, like in the lungs, or like mucus throughout the body, Annette. Sinus, I would suggest a few things for you. Research, and I'll tell you what I've had the best luck with. I've had the best luck as far as tinctures, stinging nettle and Mormon tea. Excuse me, let's start this over. As far as drinking a tea, the ones I have had the best luck with for clearing it up and drying up those sinuses is Mormon tea with stinging nettle, combining the two of them together in a tea. They're good in a tincture form also. The third one, I would never suggest anybody ever drink this as a tea, because it's the most god-awful tasting thing, is Irish sea moss. It tastes like ocean water. Stagnant ocean water. I don't care what anybody put in it. And flavorings, it's still going to taste like crap. But anyway, I would do that as a tincture, and that removes mucus. It's a mucus eliminator. But sinuses, stinging nettle is a natural antihistamine. Golden seal is also a natural, or goldenrod's a natural antihistamine. Where's it, golden seal? Golden seal. I was right the first time. So, yeah, I would look into that. Hey, Benny. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Top of the morning to you. goldenrod's actually a plant too. Hi, Norma. Yeah, a lot of people have allergies with goldenrod. This is the time of year for it. So if you actually get fall honey, that will include the pollen from those plants, at least in my area, because that's when it really is going crazy. This time of year, it's a fall plant. Yeah. Did I say flower? Did I say herb? I'm sorry. Okay, so fire cider, guys, you can get it on the website. For those of you that just joined, guys, the email went out today. The Blue Lotus tincture is on the website. It's officially live. She's calling your names. It's so beautiful. It smells divine. And any orders, even if you don't order the Blue Lotus, well, if you order the Blue Lotus, you wouldn't get it. But if you don't order the Blue Lotus for a limited time, I will be sending out tiny little samples so you can enjoy the absolute marvelous smell and put it on your skin to see how wonderful it is with the kukui and the cacao oils. And it is wonderful. Trying to convince me to change his profile name. Yes, Benny. You need it. Benny and the Jets. Benny, I about wore this for you, Benny. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. For you, Benny. Okay, let's see here. I know. I forgot to put my biker hat on and with it. So, anyway, friends, those of you who are subscribed, active customers, I did send out the email today. It's our monthly email, and it lists all the new products that are at timetoheal.net. It includes the Blue Lotus. Rosa, it is, oh, I wish I could just, this one's sealed up. I don't think I have one that is, isn't that crazy? I sealed them all up and I didn't keep one for myself. How crazy is that? I will keep one for myself though. I know what I do. It smells soft, but yet florally. It's not musky at all, nothing like that. It's just like you went into a beautiful garden with just an abundance. I really, that's all I can say. It's just gorgeous. Yes, and the oil's in here too. So those of you who use the Monroe Plus, or you have, one of the oils in there is cacao oil. This has cacao oil in it from the rainforest, and it has kukui oil from Hawaii. So, plus the Blue Lotus. Marvelous. Okay, hold on. The belly button, I know that was hilarious. Subscribe, you just need to go to my website, Cindy Lou Who. It can be used as a face oil. No, it has no avocado oil in it. Just nut oil. Because kukui is a nut. And yeah. So it has some nut oil, but no avocado in this one. What was I gonna say? It is very luxurious, and the oils are just divine. Divine. You silly girl. The Anxiety Tincture, Relax and Chill. It has so many good things in it. So let me tell you my history on anxiety. I don't even call them anxiety attacks. They're fucking panic attacks. They have knocked me down to where even my youngest son's graduation day, I couldn't function. Thank God Ashley, my daughter, did all the running for me because we're having a party, you know. But I couldn't function. It was horrible. They've had me on Lexapro, which knocked me down. If somebody would have told me how to do the dishes, I would have cried. I was very emotional. Wellbutrin wanted me to pull my hair out. Literally, I had patches of hair gone from where I was pulling my hair out. Zoloft made me too anxious. I'm trying to think if there was... Oh, Xanax turned me into freaking Sybil. I literally could... Like, I knew in my mind I was acting like a crazy woman, but I couldn't stop myself. Not like being fighting or disruption or anything like that, but I wanted to argue. I was a bitch. So decided, and I've had anxiety attacks since my mother died. And my doctor told me, he says, normally you see these after a major event, life-changing, normally not good event in your life. And 6 months, literally after my mom had died, I started having anxiety attacks, and I was 32 years old. So I've been dealing with those damn things for many years. And this helps me immediately. I used to get Ativan from a doctor when I was in Texas, and that was good because I would only take it as needed. And that's what I wanted. I wanted something that I only needed to take when I felt it come on. I didn't want something every day. I didn't want to be on a narcotic or a controlled substance, and that's what they consider Ativan to be, which is weird to me because it's not that crazy. It's not that strong. Let's say I got a prescription of 30 days that lasted me 6 months. I mean, I wasn't taking it. But I wanted something for immediate, because a lot of times I'll try to talk myself out of it. Rationalize it, okay, Angie, this is just anxiety, you know, and try to talk myself down. But there are times that doesn't work. And there's no set thing on what will trigger me. I have had anxiety attacks wake me up in the middle of the night. So this has, you can take it under your tongue. It immediately reacts. 4 drops. Hold it there for 30 seconds. You're fine. You will even feel the adrenaline drop. You may get a little chilled because during an anxiety attack, your adrenaline level is just peaking. Let's think about the Incredible Hulk. When he gets upset, that adrenaline rush, okay, that's what happens to us too. And it really does help. But it has kava kava, California poppy, valerian. It has passion flower, ashwagandha, yarrow, motherwort, holy basil, a lot of great adaptogens, and a lot of great calming herbs in here. No, these are no oils in here. These are tinctures. So these are made with a high-proof alcohol, and all the polysaccharides, non-polysaccharides are pulled out. So there's no avocado in there. Chamomile, Benny, I do have a chamomile, but it's going out of stock. I'm not going to sell chamomile anymore. Oh, shit. I've had a problem with my knee this whole weekend. I'm going to the chiropractor tomorrow because it's really miserable. Okay, Lori, I am so glad your cousins are benefiting from that. Wonderful. Yeah, my nephew loves it. He keeps it on his desk at work, he says. I have it on my nightstand. More magnesium. Benny, see, you missed. Hey, them farms. How you doing, friend? You doing okay, brother? I saw some of your videos. You doing all right? Kind of worried about you there. You wake up in the middle of the night and anxiety off the wall. Kathy, you may want to look into the Relax and Chill. It might help you with that. And Rosa, that's normal. Yeah, a traumatic event. I mean, that was life-changing for her, literally. You know? It really is. It's actually in my TikTok shop, guys. If that is one of the ones, they won't let the fire cider in my TikTok shop, but they'll allow the Relax and Chill. I ain't gonna complain. I ain't gonna rock the boat. Whatever. So if you have any coupons, you can use it for the TikTok shop and free shipping. Because I don't do free shipping unless you hit $70. And I don't have any coupons. I don't have any coupons right now. Them farms, I'm glad you're doing fine, brother. I'm glad it's working out for you. Prayers work, man. So check out the Relax and Chill. Some other things on my TikTok shop are the bronchitis tincture, which y'all gonna need later on or soon. Hopefully not, because if you're taking your fire cider, you won't get sick. Fingers crossed. Cell phone. Yep. Everybody's using the cell phone. Whoops, how do I get out of here again? What else? Oh, Benny and the Jets. You missed our magnesium. Boy, I got a lot of flack for that video I did on the magnesium spray and how people are saying it's itching, and they're like, that just means you're deficient in magnesium. Well, that's not the whole truth of the matter. Benny, we made our own magnesium. You missed it. And it was so easy.
That was easy.
Yes.
That was easy.
I'm full of toys and costumes today, friends. Oh my goodness. We've got hats. I was going to wear this for Benny, and Them Farms is here. He would have enjoyed this too. Because I'm going to be a man. Not that you guys like men. That's not what I'm saying. But that was part of my Elton John costume back in the day. When I went to see him. My daughter and I. And I had these big sunglasses. Where are them sons of guns? I don't know. But, oh, some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Oh, Antone Bacatane. Alright. Hair growth oil. That I probably do, wearing that shirt, huh? But yes, friends, if you're using magnesium spray, I don't care if it's one that you've made yourself. I don't care if it's one you've bought from someone or at a grocery store. Here's a little trick. The magnesium is made from magnesium chloride, not the glycid or anything like that. It's magnesium chloride. Chloride acts similar to what a vasodilator does. It's going to stretch those pores so that the magnesium can go in there. It's similar to if you've ever put a transdermal patch on or a pain patch on, and you know how they itch? After a while, you're like, damn, that's just itching. It's driving you crazy. Same concept. So the pores are stretching and it itches. A lot of people may have a sensation of burning. Now, if you actually do have a skin burn produced on your skin, you clearly have an allergy. And that's why I tell everyone, please do a skin patch test before you start going nuts on just spraying shit on your body or taking anything internally. Every one of my tinctures say, do a skin patch test before taking anything internally. You'd rather see an issue on your skin than when you went ahead and already took something internally. Same thing with the magnesium spray. So, the magnesium chloride, it's stretching the pores. You can do a few things. Number one, you can add oil to your spray if it doesn't have oil. One thing I want to make sure you know, you need to refrigerate that and it will have a limited shelf life. Oil and water don't mix on a long-term relationship. If it already has oil in it, that means they probably put something in there like Optifin Plus or Germol, which are natural preservatives, maybe some glycerin in there to help the shelf life go a little bit longer. Glycerin doesn't usually last that long. But anyway, they may have already put something in there. You'd need to read the ingredients. But if they've already put an oil in there, you just need to add more oil to it. Or the other suggestion is put oil on your skin before you spray the magnesium. Oil is going to help soothe and lessen those effects from that chloride opening your pores. Any questions? Let's talk about hair care, friends. In my TikTok shop, we have got this fantastic, I consider it a concentrate of wonderful herbs, fresh herbs when it's this time of year, and then I dry my herbs myself. So then in the winter months, I use dried herbs. But I do a two-step process. I do what they call an intermediate process by using a high-proof menstruum to pull out those medicinal values out of the plants. I then take that and I go through a process where I mesh the oil and remove that high-proof ethanol out. I've taken the ethanol out just so that I have the plant medicine, and then I'm adding that plant medicine to the oil. That's why when you see, and this is this way with tinctures too. I don't know if you can really see it. It's very dark. You may have little, yeah, here we go. You see? That's fine. That's plant medicine. And it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to do anything to you. That's what you want. Because sometimes even a fine mesh strainer won't take all that out. And honestly, do you really want it all out? I don't. I want to rub that in my scalp. I want my scalp to become best friends with it because it's going to help nourish the scalp. Those plants are in there for a reason because they're good for hair growth. This has echinacea. It has, boy, I guess I need glasses. Has echinacea, eucalyptus, amla, bringrose, fenugreek, tea tree oil, lavender, onion, peppermint. It has horsetail. It has black seed oil, hemp seed oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, rosemary essential oil, peppermint essential oil, and lavender essential oil. Those essential oils are clinical and pharmaceutical grade. I don't go to Walmart and get them, not for anything that goes on my face or on my scalp. Those are clinical and pharmaceutical grade. If you're interested in getting your own clinical and pharmaceutical grade, they're not really crazy expensive when you look at comparing them to doTERRA or Young Living. The links in my bio, my link tree, I am affiliated with them, but they're reasonably priced. Now, of course, if you wanted to buy a pink neroli, or excuse me, a pink lotus, or neroli essential oils, those are more expensive because they're rare flowers. But your average essential oils, as far as being clinical or clinical and pharmaceutical grade, they're really reasonable. Now, therapeutic oils like Gurananda, or I think that's the only one I really have in here. Lang Lang. What company is this? High Culi. That's another brand I have in here. Those I might use in like my sprays, you know. What are we just talking about? Magnesium sprays. Oh, did you do it, Anna? Did you change it? Yay! Yes, she's been working on that for a while. Thank you. She did a very good job on that. She did. So, friends, this is on the TikTok shop also. You can warm this up, do a hot oil treatment. We're going to be doing a hair care giveaway also in our business email that you should have, if you are subscribed or a customer, you should have gotten today. It gives the time, date, Zoom meeting information for the giveaway, and it also has, you know, password, etc. And it also gives you all the bullet points on what you need to be able to win. We've got some good things that are going to be included in there. We got multiple boxes that are going out. One box is going to have this with the face oils in there. On the website, .007, it won't let you pay. Hold on. Yeah, because I just got an order. Now you can pay directly through Wix. Yeah, she doesn't have access to that. She only has access to the editing. She doesn't have, yeah, the website editing. Because I can go in and click who I give permissions and what type of things they can have permissions to. So she didn't have that. Wix, W-I-X, that's the company that my website's on, you know, the host. But yeah, I have PayPal on there too. You should be able to have either one available to you. When I'm done with this live, if you still haven't had any luck, you can message me and I'll see what I can try to figure out. Yeah. So one of the boxes, it's a skincare box. This is one of the goodies. Yeah, we'll be able to figure it out one way or another. Yeah, it wasn't anything Anna was in there messing around with. So this is an LED. It's can be recharged. This green light cleans your face. The red light is for fine lines, wrinkles, problematic areas, and then it has a blue light. And the blue light actually heats up. Under all the colors, it actually starts vibrating when it touches your face. So I'll be giving one of these away. I'm also going to be giving away one of these. This is those electric current, what are these called? Microcurrents. The mushroom tincture, yes ma'am. It's called the Mushroom 5, but it has 7 different mushrooms in there. It has reishi mushroom, which is very good for you. It's cancer fighter, overall health benefits. Has lion's mane mushroom in there, which is great for brain health, brain fog. It's been shown to help, they've done clinical trials, and it's shown to help with Alzheimer's and dementia. Has turkey tail mushroom in there, which is also very good cancer fighter, overall wellness. It has cordyceps mushrooms in there, which are for energy. Cancer fighter athletes actually tell them use them for energy. It has maitake mushrooms, which has been shown, clinically proven, to help fight breast cancer. It has shiitake, which is very good health benefit wise, and chaga mushrooms, which is very good for your immune system. And I do a quadruple extraction. So when you do a tincture for a mushroom, you need to use water to pull out the water polysaccharides. But then you also need to be able to pull out those tannins, those polysaccharides that don't like water. And the only way you can pull them out is by a hyper alcohol. You can, I guess you could use a glycerite to do that, or apple cider vinegar, but I don't feel it's going to be, based upon the phytochemistry of them, I don't feel it's really going to be strong enough, but okay. So you have to do a double extraction, but what I do is I do a quadruple extraction. So I'm doing that process 4 times, and each time I'm adding new mushrooms, so it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So yeah, no olive oil. It's a tincture, so it's alcohol based. So we're going to be giving away the microcurrents in another face winner. And then the last one is going to be the oils, and also this nice little tool. And it's battery operated down at the bottom. And it's really nice for your 11 lines. It helps with wrinkles. Good gua sha. Of course, it'll come, the boxes will come with other little goodies in there, like a gua sha stone, a jade gua sha stone. Different things like that. And that's going to be, that was in the newsletter on the date and the time when we're going to be doing that giveaway. And it's just the skincare this time. Winner has to be present. What? Yeah, most definitely. Don't use PayPal. Just go through the Wix. And your information's not shared or anything like that. It's very safe and secure. There's a lot of people in this live that uses that site. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's see. We're also going to do a hair care. We have all kinds of goodies that'll be, it's the website host, honey. So if you're on my website, don't choose PayPal. Just choose go to checkout, and then, you know, just follow the prompts on just checking out. Don't click the PayPal thing. Just choose checkout. Wix is the host. You know what I mean? Yeah, you kind of like Google's a host. Well, Wix owns a website. There's a lot of companies that use Wix. Like, they're my technical support. If I go to them for help. Yeah, I don't know. As far as PayPal, I don't have any control over the PayPal thing. So I wouldn't be able to help you with that portion of it. You can pay with PayPal. Yes, you can. It is an option on my website. Yes, ma'am. But again, I don't have any control over what PayPal asks you or wants you to do. You just, you know how you click PayPal, then you got to connect to your account, your PayPal account, you got to put all your information in there, and then, okay, I approve the order, blah, blah, blah. Or you can go directly to just checkout. Hi, Lady Moon. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So yes, friends, we've also, what else is new on the website? We've got the fire cider. Oh, we've got, did I put elderberry? Yes, we have the elderberry packets out there, kits. We just created an account so you can, oh, she didn't make an account. Yeah, that might be it too. The elderberry kits, they're out on the website. It has everything you need to make the elderberry syrup. All you would have to add is 4 cups of water and the honey when it's done. And it has cloves and cinnamon and ginger and turmeric and the elderberries. And when it's all said and done and you're finished, you should have a quart, 32 ounces of elderberry syrup. I suggest you use local raw honey for your elderberry syrup. That way you're using honey made from bees and all that stuff. Good. I'm glad. Sorry you had a problem like that. Thank you for your order. I truly appreciate it. Truly, 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 truly scrumptious. Do you guys know what that song's from? You guys are much younger than me. You probably don't know that movie. I'm truly scrumptious. Do you guys know what other song came from that show? Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And pretty hard chitty pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, 1, 2, 2. Okay. You can tell it's been a crazy day at my house. Yes, and another good reason to become a member and also make an account is you get loyalty points. Just by signing up, you get 2. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And with each order, you get 5 points. So once you get to 10 points, you can use those points and get 10% off a purchase. You can't use it with one of the codes that I give you guys every month. You can't mix those. But let's say that sale's already over and the code that I share with you guys has ended. And it's, the middle of the month and you want to get something, use your loyalty points. You get 10% off. And every 10 points, you can let them build up. I have customers that have 30 points already. So you can use them when you want to, The Monroe Effect does. The only face oil that I have that does not have avocado oil is the Blue Lotus. You're going to love it. You're going to love them. You're going to love them all. You really are. Thank you, Lady Moon. Thank you. I haven't been out there looking at that stuff today. I was doing the emails today. Thank you, Lady Moon. That's right, Benny. You can't double dip. You've been using the oatmeal mix? Nice. I'm so glad. Yeah, I only have a few more of those left. I don't think I'm going to make any more of them unless Amber needs a large supply, and then what I have left, I'll do it. But yeah, those, she likes it in the bath. I'm going to have to, I don't know if I'm going to have to ask her if she's ever used it as a mask. Her face is fine, though. It's mostly her chest. She's not the girl in the video. That was another one. That's just a random person. I tried to get her to do it. She's like, I'm in a bathtub. She's very self-conscious of it. I don't know that. It does not. It has. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. You are correct, Cindy Lou Who. It does have avocado oil in it. Yes, ma'am, it does. The Blue Lotus does not. And I'm double checking here for you. Nope, it does not. It has nut oils in it, but no avocado. Has castor and emu, kukui, kakay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm hoping you will love it. Please always, and not just because of your allergy to avocado oil, but, you know, not everybody has used Blue Lotus before. Not everyone has used kukui oil before. So you should always do a patch test, friends. Remember, no matter what it is you're using, if you've never used it before, that includes tinctures. You know, how many people have used kava kava before? You know, California poppy. So you always want to do a skin patch test first before you do anything. See if you have any allergies to those things. Because, you know, I mean, I'm not going around taking horny goat weed all the time. I'd probably want to do a patch test first. Where did they get that name from? Horny goat weed. You know what, Benny? You know what else you missed? We made our own hyaluronic acid. Usually on the inside of your wrist right here is a good place to do it. The skin's not real thick. You would see a reaction there. Friends, I'm going to go ahead and jump off. My knee's starting to hurt. I can't wait to go to the chiropractor this week. I feel that I'm off kilter, and I think that's why my knee, the knee on this side's hurting, but my hip over here is hurting. I think I'm just off whack, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to the chiropractor. My sister's like, you should just take your pain tincture. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. It just, I got to move, you know. Just got to move. You got to keep moving. Keep on, keep on. Oh, just a name. Mostly a name. Also, I wanted to tell you, sweetheart, I know you have a sensitivity to essential oils. We're doing that with the Monroe Effect, which I've got to, it's going through its second process right now. But I did a hair oil too, and I didn't add any essential oils to this hair oil. So I'm going to put this back in the event you ever want to buy the hair oil. I know this one's for you. It has no essential oils in it. And I did the same for my daughter too, because she can't handle the essential oils either. She broke out in a rash. So, okay, friends. You guys have yourself a wonderful evening. And I can't twist too much, man. Poor old body anymore. Walking around like this, the hip going one way, the bad knee going. And you know how I did it? I did it in my sleep. I went to go roll over. And apparently the bottom portion of my leg didn't want to go with me. And my knee popped. Woke me up. Aw, thank you very much, Anna Banana. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. I do try to do things for people. That's what we should do. You know, I always say, if I was ever in that position, I'd want somebody to do for me and help me. So that's why I always try to help people. You always gotta give, gotta give, gotta give. All right, friends, it was great seeing you. Thank you, Benny. Benny and the Jets. Down, 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 down. Benny. Friends, I love you. Thank you very much. And thank you for your orders and all the likes and the gifts. I love you all. Bye-bye.